Hello from Florida. Emptied the kiln late last night and brought them all outside because it's a beautiful morning, and we decided to have our coffee out in the patio, and this plastic shelving unit just happened to be here, so I brought them out. Lots of interesting results. Poppies came out just fine. I really like the way the red and the gray-green from fog is a good contrasting color. I think I need to thin down and measure and maybe even re-sieve my fog, because on my bowl that I was going to put in the Venice Art Center show, it just got a little too drippy for me on the inside. I like a little drip. I do very much like it when the fog drips into the flower on the edge just a little bit. I think it looks great. Like that. It gives it a nice sort of ruffled edge, which is exactly what the flower would look like. But this is such a large bowl, and there was so much glaze on it, I guess, that the weight of it dripping on itself and moving down the inside of the bowl was just too much. So I have another bowl, which I will redo, and I'm going to adjust the fog a little bit and see if I can't get just a little better results for the show. I had tried plain cream on this little piece, and it's really a very pretty color. It kind of breaks to this sort of golden, orangey golden color, and you can see the speckled brown stoneware coming through. It's really quite nice. I think I should try it on some other things. Blah, 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 blah. I talk on these videos as if you're standing right here with me. Okay, so some other final tests. Overall, I am really thrilled with the color scheme that I have going here. It's a real nice, muted, turquoise, blue, gray, green. And some colors work best on white clay, some seem to be working better on the brown clay, and I'm just figuring this all out this morning. I'm not loving, well, I haven't really looked at it that closely, but I don't think I'm loving the cream over the frosted turquoise. I guess it's not bad. I mean, I'll put these in the store and see what happens, but it's not something I'm going to make a whole bunch of right away. Although I guess I like it better on the brown than I do on the white clay. Or maybe not. Boy, the human brain. I'm just looking at these colors. Well, we'll see how they do. I'll put them in the store. If they sell quickly, then I know I need to make more. It's pretty simple to do. It's got some nice texture to it. Movement with the cream. Okay. This was the fruit bowl that I did the other day, and you've seen it already, and it's a dip in Chino, some wax along the bottom edge, and a dip in spring green. Love it. Love the results. This bowl was done exactly the same way, except it's done with the little loafers. And it's much more of a subtle, smooth, spring green color with a little break on the rim. It still has some break and movement. It's very muted. That's the word. It's very muted and subtle. And the same thing happened when I did the frosted turquoise over the Chino. On brown clay, it's really lovely. It's got a lot of nice iron coming through it, nice movement, texture, and when I did the same exact glaze application on little loafers, again, ooh, did you hear it ping? Much more muted, still some break on the rim, texture, but yet more of a solid, subtle, muted color. So there's two of my new glaze applications on little loafers, and here's the exact same glaze application on speckled brown. Similar but different. And then I did some work with Fog and Castile because I just love this combination. When it works, it is spectacular. Now, once again, I had some pulling on the handle. Maybe I didn't wait long enough between applications. I know I need to re-sieve my fog, so maybe it has something to do with my fog being a little bit thick. But the color you get from this combination is worth working it out. Now, this is on little loafers, and I got absolutely no pinholing from the Castile. Also, very much like the results of Castile over fog on the brown clay, the speckled brown clay. The only thing is, on the speckled brown clay, I do still get a couple of little pinholes, quiet Poppy, on the outside of the bowl. The inside, I didn't get any. Now that should be telling me something. If you know what that's telling me, please comment. So I am going to work on the fog. I know it needs some thinning and some sieving, and I'm going to work on the Castile some more, and hopefully I'll be able to get both of these results to work just a little bit better, although that is lovely. And another test, because this bowl had a big crack in the bottom to begin with. You can see right there where it kind of went into the crack. So it was a big experiment. I didn't really worry about what happened. This is the one where I dipped it in sea mist, and then I waxed the inside of the bowl, and I waxed halfway up from the bottom on the outside of the bowl, and then dipped it in Castile. I've got pinholes, not as many as I used to, but there are still some pinholes. The inside is pinhole free, and because I waxed the bottom, I didn't get a puddle in the bottom. It pulled down really nicely. So I think this is also a keeper. It's just such a beautiful color. I've got to make that one work too. Okay, so sea mist and then Castile, fog and then Castile, Chino and spring green on speckled brown, Chino and spring green on little loafers, Chino and frosted turquoise on speckled brown, Chino and frosted turquoise on little loafers. So that's what I got, and I'm very happy. I think my color schemes very much represent what I enjoy doing and colors that appeal to me. And I think sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to appease the tourist as well, but I think that this is a good compromise. I like it, and I hope they're going to like it. And of course I'll use all the colors that I used last year too. My dark blue, my med mist over Chino, and my sea mist over Chino, and my chambray over Chino, and cream over fog. So I should have quite a variety of colors. Throw some poppies in there. The customers really like the poppies. This big bowl will be mine. It'll go in my house with all its drippy flowers. Just a little too much drip. Still pretty. A little funky. But not exactly how I envisioned it, so. Not that it's ever exactly how you envision it. Okay, I hope this helps you out there. Love my clay choices nowadays. My glazes are really coming into their own. It takes a lot more time and effort and testing than you really realize. So anything that I share, if you think it'll work for you, Save yourself some time and money and do it. Have a great day. Have a great Sunday. Thanks for watching.